As the federal election race heats up, so does the disinformation campaign, and experts say it can be hard to differentiate between what's true and what's false, especially on social media.
There's definitely a lot more explicitly deceptive content, and there's a lot more openly partisan content. And it's important for people to reflect, I think, on what they're looking for in news.
This federal election is being called the first generative AI, or artificial intelligence, election for our country, where deep fakes and manipulated content are easier to produce and harder to detect.
It is becoming increasingly challenging for the average person to figure out what's true and what's not.
And with the televised French and English language leaders debates this week, experts here say it'll give those bad actors plenty of content to manipulate.
The actors who want to produce that content will have to be very quick. So we'll see a lot of shallow fakes, perhaps. And they still, work. They still work.
Shallow fakes aren't quite as sophisticated as deep fakes, but can be effective in duping the public. Here on the street, there seems to be a growing skepticism around the quality of information that's being shared on social media. Are you noticing more and more fake news or misinformation out there?
I mean, it's hard to know if it's fake or not. I assume so, but I try and just stay clear of it and listen to people I trust.
I go back to the X-Files when Mulder said, "Trust no one."
I try to stay clear from it, just because I feel like there's so much bad going on in the world that I just want to try and focus on the good.
But the more people turn to social media for news, the more susceptible they are to false and misleading information.
That if people rely on social media for news, they're more likely to be exposed to mis and disinformation and more likely to believe in it.
And Johnson, who we spoke to in the story, says the key to breaking the fake is to raise your guard and maybe stay skeptical, like some of those we spoke to on the street. But if you're not sure, fact check and find the source of the information. And if you aren't sure, then don't share the info. Better safe than sorry.
Oh.
Right, Maria?
Absolutely, absolutely. Indeed. Jesse, I find I'm overwhelmed by how much is out there. Because there's so much coming at you, you don't know what's real or fake, because as one of the people in your story mentioned, some of it is so good, it looks like they're actually talking. Those deep fakes are amazing. Yeah. Thank you, Jesse. CTV's Jesse Thomas for us in Halifax this evening.